And we have a very, very special guest whom I did not expect on this program after all the insults Lawrence Trent has thrown at him over the years. But we are very happy that he's here. None other than Super Grandmaster Mr. Anish Giri, who is here, believe us, he's getting mic'd up. We just saw his game.
We did.
Was one of the 2 Grandmaster pairings today, and he did the business. Welcome, Anish.
Thank you.
Hello, Anish. We're going to get the camera on you because the guys are sick of seeing us. How are you?
I'm good. I won my game. Our
We
match
saw.
is still going on.
Yeah.
But okay. Today we should manage, I believe.
Yeah, here we go. Anish on screen. You're sporting a Simonis.
What's on that T-shirt?
What is that?
It's like it's basically my sponsor. It's a little relatively little art gallery in Holland.
Oh, okay.
Are you into art?
Well, as long as they pay me.
Great answer. That's what we like to hear.
No, but of course, you know, chess and art have very close ties and bonds. And
Of course they do. Absolutely. So maybe you can tell us, before we go to your game, we saw some of your games, so we'll do that quickly as well. But tell us how you're feeling here in Tromsø and the team, and tell us a bit more about general things.
yeah, I've been here already for the World Cup.
Yes.
As you know, we stayed in the Scandic Hotel, which
Right.
was far from the center, on top of a hill, and you know, everything was all right there. But I was quite upset that we were so far from the center and, you know, from the water. And now you stay down there, and it's a very nice city. And generally, I like you know, when you can have nice view, you have beautiful sea, beautiful hills. And of course, the Olympiad has a special atmosphere, as you probably noticed.
Sure.
Maybe you don't notice it in this little room, but
We
out
do.
there's a bunch of players from all over the world, and that feels good.
We haven't seen anybody. You're the first guy we're seeing,
You're
really.
the first guy.
First real life
Anish,
player.
can you tell us a little bit, because you have quite a backstory, I believe. You're representing the Netherlands, and obviously you live there, but where are you from? Because I can never figure it out.
Yeah, it's quite a complicated matter. And well, basically, my mother is Russian, my father is from Nepal, and I was born in Russia. My father studied there, and at some point we moved to Japan for a little while because of my father's work, and I think 6 years ago we moved to the Netherlands also because of my father's work. So now, you know, I'm happily recognized by the Japanese national team, by the Nepali national team. by the
You're
Russians,
collecting bids, yeah? Not just from
yeah,
art galleries.
so whoever of my team wins makes me feel happy. But
Do you speak Japanese?
I used to. I lived there in total for about 3 years, and then as a kid you pick up the language, and the language itself is not so difficult. It's just the writing, which is complicated. In fact, the language is reasonably easy, so I managed to learn that. But without speaking it for so long, I mean, now I recognize the Japanese speech, but to understand everything is too much.
Hi. Yeah.
Maybe we
Speaking
can.
of the Japanese, sorry to interrupt, we gotta go to this game for 1 second.
Russia,
Because Kojima, they're playing Armenia, is giving...
Is this
He
the
takes
position?
D5 and resigns. Queen G5, mate.
He's,
threat.
It's
Yeah.
a bit winning.
Yeah,
He takes D5 is end of game.
Oh, but this guy, he is very dangerous, Kojima Shinya. He's I think he's the only chess professional in Japan.
Right.
And he has a blog of his own, and he regularly travels around the world, plays open tournaments, so he is the
He's a
most
good
dangerous
player.
guy.
Yeah.
looks like he's winning,
He's
right?
just totally
Queen
winning.
G5, threatening mate, and
you
a
little
rook
cheaters,
takes.
you have some engine
Queen
down there.
C6. Yeah, but okay, Queen
Don't tell
C6.
anybody.
That's why your suggestions are always so good at the broadcast.
He's also a very strong grandmaster.
Why is Jan so strong suddenly?
No, you know what this guy does? He looks at the engine, makes one move, then switches it off and tells me your move. Then move, he switches back on.
It's not true, ladies and gentlemen.
Not true at all.
He played Bishop G5?
But the thing is that it's not like it's difficult. The thing is that it's winning probably anyhow, right? This wins the rook. At Queen G5 probably gives him
Bishop
mate.
G5 is clever. He's getting to the time control, right? Or is King F5 a problem?
He played Bishop G5, I'm sorry. Let's
didn't
get
play.
that
I hope he's
position
not going to
on
repeat the
board.
moves because
He can repeat. He can repeat.
I hope he's not going to repeat because
Well, no, he's not going to repeat
Well,
all the moves. He's just going to get one
you
move
never
closer.
know because okay, King E6, Rook E8 is just mate immediately.
Yeah, with Queen C8.
It's actually cute, not that you need it, but after knight
Ah,
E7,
Queen
you
C4.
can go Queen C8 check. And
or
mate is
any
coming.
other move.
Yeah, okay.
Or any
Still
other move.
pretty. I
Yes,
like
yes,
the
yes.
hints.
Yeah.
Wow. So Movsesian's going to lose.
My goodness.
And actually, there's action on more boards. It's not so clear that Akopian is beating Watanabe either, is it?
Well, he's got an
Not at
extra
all.
pawn, hasn't he? He's going to grind that for a...
He's got
So
something
is
to
he-
work with.
How is he getting rid of the pin?
I don't know.
Oh, the pin.
I mean, he should be fortunate to.
So after f4, can you just take on h3? Is that
No,
you?
there's bishop f8.
Bishop f8 wins a piece with check.
Well, it does, yeah, it probably does. Because it continues for a while, yeah?
Yeah.
Anish, who's a super grandmaster, is calculating the lines in his head, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll put them on the board. Bishop f8 check, king f6, and rook a6 check
yeah,
is
because
the
f5,
nasty
king
move.
d5, yeah. Knight c6, just rook takes c6. Simple as that.
Let's c6, take it off, and here, white is not only material up, he's also threatening mate, curiously enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if pawns were 3 against 3, there could have been chances, but in this situation, the coordination of black pieces is too bad.
Let's have a quick look at your game, Anish, as you're here. Why not?
Yeah,
but
I
can
mean,
we go to the real crucial, because we've got a very broad audience watching who aren't super grandmasters and can't follow everything. So can we load Anish's game up and just go to the real key moment, perhaps, in your game today? And you were playing...
You gotta scroll way down, Holland, there, like the
We're not so
number
bad, but
11, I think.
yeah, this is
there you
already
are.
our board. so
Maybe
we-
we can...
Yeah, basically I was actually playing a grandmaster because most of my
Yeah.
colleagues are playing weaker players, and our opponents, they have a kind of peculiar team. Their first board is a grandmaster, and the rest of the players are 2200s.
Yeah.
So that's why I was surprised to get a strong opponent. And here we had a theoretical position. I believe main move is d4, and the point is that, okay, I think d5.
D5.
Yeah, d5 right away, and knight gets to e4. And white was trying to be clever. He was waiting for me to play d5. So after e5, I cannot go here. And
Right.
once my knight goes anywhere else, then d4 would give him some nice plus. So he was trying to be clever here, which is theory. I made the move queen b6. Okay, he could play knight a3 or a4 or bishop f1, basically any move. Played bishop a4, which was interesting, and I made one more waiting move. And here I believe he should have, after all, gone d4, and we would get one of, we would get some version, but perhaps it's a good version for black, of the position. Instead he tried to be clever again, make one more waiting move. Maybe he should have then played d3, because he played bishop b3, and after d5, e5, knight e4, he started thinking for a long time, but it was a little bit late, because first of all, okay, there's move bishop d5, it just fails to something simple like this, or there is a move, I mean d4 now would make no sense, but he also told me that there is knight takes e5 apparently.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's very true.
And the move that was worrying me was c4, but then I have a very simple answer. I mean, at first it looks like I'm losing a piece, but there is a simple move bishop g7, I think, and you
Cute.
cannot take. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Take on c4. Yeah.
Yeah, just take on c4,
Yeah.
and otherwise, yeah, I mean, he cannot even take on d5 because there is some kind of knight f2, and whatever, yeah, c4, and some, yeah, bishop e3, queen f6 check is there.
Wow.
So it turned out that it was too late to think, and yeah, basically it was an opening catastrophe, because here,
Are you familiar with that feeling, Lawrence, once you start thinking it's too late?
yeah,
I
we
thought
all
about that
are.
about 4 hours ago, actually.
We all are, yeah. But basically here, my knight was safe. For example, if he makes a normal move like that, my knight is safe and his pawn is falling. So the rest was basically a matter of technique. Yeah, he sacrificed the piece temporarily to keep my knight trapped. But after f6, yeah, he cannot recapture because of the pin in the piece. And now I have too many. Superior position, and pawn
You won
pawn
quite
more.
easily.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks very much.
No, let's not let him
Let's
go
not
yet.
let him
So
go.
let's talk a little about the Dutch team.
I actually was wondering, because when I saw on the website, this picture of you here, and I had this question: is it like a real view, or is it a picture behind you, and I
Well,
was
now that
very
you've been here, you know that it's a real view. You can see everything there.
yeah. I mean, I was really hoping that it would be a real view, and that would be so great for you guys. But
No fresh air for
We
us.
just haven't got the budget, Anish. Maybe you could lend us a few $100,000.
Maybe you can talk
to
to
build
the arts
to build a
gallery.
special
to build a
media
special
room.
tower. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So back on topic, Dutch team. You have an interesting team. You have you, who's a world-class player, and then you have some other guys. How are your feelings
I like
about
that,
the
yeah.
team? You have former strong.
No, okay, you know, I'm
Actually,
not
stop
like
and stop.
some other top players who immediately start claiming that, you know, this Olympiad is great, but, you know, you have the team. And unfortunately, you cannot make moves for these guys. You know, they're so bad.
Who says
We
that?
have no idea what you're referring to.
Well, a couple of players at least. But
We
I
won't
mean,
go into the politics.
yeah. But let's not make it too personal. Yeah. But basically, you know, I'm very. All of my teammates are very friendly, and they're very good guys. I'm friends with all of them, all my colleagues, and they're playing quite good, and I can learn a lot from all of them. And you know, we had some decent results in the past. I believe last Olympiad we finished 6th, which is very good for the Dutch. So I'm pretty optimistic about Olympiad. Of course, we are not the favorites, but there are some chances.
You're up there, and you have some very aggressive players on boards 4 and 5 actually, with Van Vele and Van Kampen.
Yes, we have
Our
very
friend,
solid.
and I believe your co-worker or your second training partner.
Yes.
We like Robin on this program, his first Olympiad, I think. So it's going to be interesting to watch the Dutch, who finished 6th in the last Olympiad and I believe 4th in the last Football World Championship as well, which was also a tremendous
Third.
result. Oh, third, you.
Third, if you excuse me. Yeah, we beat Brazil in
How
the
dare
end.
you, Jan?
Ah, right. No,
Yeah, it's not a
actually,
football
Okay,
fan.
You're only
he's a-
following
he
the
pretends to be a
final.
football
He's a
fan.
German, so for him,
He's a
third or
German.
fourth is all the same. You know.
Yeah.
no, I had a chat with one of these Dutch guys the night before they played Argentina, and he was very excited, and I was asking why, and he said, "Oh, we're playing Argentina today."
What?
I told him, "Oh, that's interesting. We're playing them on Sunday."
There was this joke, but in Holland, but
I
reversed
got
with
you.
Germany. But
Very
okay.
funny. Very good. All right, Anish, look, we will let you go because you've got lots to do and rest for tomorrow and so on. But thank you very much for joining
Yes,
us.
thank you for
Great to
inviting me
see you.
here.
And come back if you can, if you have another nice win.
Yeah, if you ask
in
me,
the
I'll
next
come
few
back.
weeks. Of course.
See you.
Well,
Thanks very
awesome.
much,
Thanks
Anish.
a lot.
Thank you.